Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Direwolf20's 1.16 pack, where today we're going to sort some automatic ore processing, give the house a little bit of a spruce up. Just a little bit. I've just spotted some cobblestone I never finished. Good to be back, good to be back. Today I think the first thing we're going to do is replacing the floor. And to do that, I would like to make... And I need to make this synchronized. I'd like to use the exchanging gadget. And we probably have the stuff. We do. And we can charge this pretty easily in our cube. And I've just started cooking up some cobblestone. And we're going to just replace the floor with some bricks, because that's going to look about 1 billion times better. Alright, and now that we got all this stuff set up, let's work on some of these better components. So I'd at least like to get these reinforced ones. I'm still going to look at this modular router stuff, and I wouldn't mind looking at this. Need some hardened glass, which we can make. Quartz, obsidian, and sand. We don't have a lot of obsidian. There was something that made that. A blast chiller if you put lava in it. But our exchanging gadget is charged. Nice. We've probably got enough stone. We can at least do a little bit. I think there is some stone in the system. And that's enough to get started. So we want to exchange this with... No. Place the block down first. And wait, where's my magnet? Might as well have that. Set it to that. There we go. And then we can turn up the range. And you can see we're definitely not going to have enough. But hey, that's going to look a bit better. And we just need to wait for all this cobblestone to finish up. So let's see what we've got in terms of making one of these. Need some signalum gears. Hey, we had the stuff. Looks like we want to use the components in the gear. So that's cool. So that's going a bit faster. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we've got this stuff. Lumium. Lumium is tin, silver, and glowstone. Let's get some of that. Tin. Oh, we don't have much silver. Do we not have any silver? We got some silver ore, just hasn't been processed yet. Yeah, we might as well get some upgrade components for that guy as well. Nice. And now we're really starting to drain the power, but I feel like this should be inside this guy. That means you're making not a lot of arithmetic. And we have silver there. Let's just get this little bit of silver going. And some glowstone. We don't have heaps of that. Now what was lumium? 2 glowstone per silver, 3 tin per silver. I'd actually like cobblestone processing. So let's say we did 6 silver, so that'd be slightly more tin, and 12 glowstone. Nice. And he's away, very slowly. Hey, some lumium. The other thing we want for this resonance stuff is, let's make these for a start. I think just 2 kits, so just for the pulverizer and the smelter is probably all we need. Inderium, you are diamond dust, lead, and ender pearls. Ooh, okay. Ah, that's diamond dust. And we can pulverize it. Nice. And that's slowly going to be some Enderium. And I'm picking that kit uses the previous kit. Nice, it does. Now I'll just wait for it. Whoa, what are you doing in my house? Now, I killed one of these things earlier. And it wasn't good. It spawned a bunch of different stuff. It'd be good if you were not in the house. There you go. Right, so this should be enough Enderium for one kit. We're missing hardened glass, actually. Hardened glass. Oh, we almost had it. Need sand. Okay. I think the pulverizer can handle that. You can have multiple components. Don't know that that actually does anything though, looking at it. So that is our Enderium. Getting some sand. Got one kit, we want this kit. Oh, we're missing fire charges. And hey, 2 resonant kits. Nice. And hey, that's pretty quick. What would that do to our power output? So at the moment the maximum this does is 80 arithmetic. Do double with an Enderium kit. Interesting. I'll just do that though. Alright, so that's almost finished. The next thing I want to do is probably fix my power situation. Now, I was recommended to look at the mod Powah. And from what I could tell, this has a couple of different tiers of stuff. Like you start off with starter, then you've got basic, then you've got hardened. Is there a book for this mod? Let me just quickly... Aha, a manual. Nice, alright. Let's have a look at this. Actually, we get a bunch of dielectric paste. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad. A book. We've got books. We got a bunch of books. There we go, a manual for Powah. Now, what does a reactor take? Because it uses uranite as the main fuel, and since we don't have nuclear craft, I still would like to build a reactor. So this would generate 100 arithmetic, which to be fair isn't much. Basic would be 400, still not a ton. Hardened's getting good, but I'm picking this has got to make more than like nitro, 5400. Surely it makes more than that. Let's try making a starter. So we need 36 reactor blocks. And I'm thinking we need like these output things. Let's see if we can do it. So power, and we want, because do the next tiers use the original one? They don't. Energize steel. We'd need an energizer. Okay. Oh, can we even make a... We could. We could. Like, what would this take? This needs these things. Maybe I'm attempting to do something I'm probably not ready for. Wouldn't be the first time. Because we've got a bit of uranite. And I'm pretty sure we just smelt this, right? Pretty sure we just smelt it. And what I should have been doing the whole time was putting blaze rods in the pulverizer. So I'm pretty sure we get bonus stuff from that. We get 3. Crafting them by themselves only gets you 2. Whoops. I'll just make a bunch because I feel like we're going to need that. So we'd need not 36 because it's got to be divided by 4. Oh, we're going to need 9 of these. Well, that would be the 36 reactor blocks, providing we had enough of the other stuff, which we don't. So there's 36. Is that really all it needs? I feel like it should need more than that. We probably don't want a reactor up here. Let's put it down here somewhere. Probably near the power. Hey, that looks kind of cool. Whoa, that is cool. Oh wait, that is it? Hey, that's really easy. Cool. I probably want to get into my refined storage system from down here. Might be handy. And isn't there a remote? Create a wireless grid? Probably not that. Wireless fluid, wireless crafting, monitor, no. I think just a wireless grid. Wireless crafting grid is probably the one we want. Let's see if we can make this. And actually, do we need something else? Wireless transmitter. I think we need one of them. Can we just chuck that anywhere? I guess we'll find out. We're going to be missing. Okay, one of them. This needs. Oh, this needed all sorts of stuff. A couple of these yellow processors, and there was something else. That's pretty easy. So there's a grid. But you needed the wireless. You needed a crafting grid. Crafting grid. A wireless crafting grid. Nice. And I think all we need to do, can we just put this like on there? Do we have to set this to this thing? Cool. And it's linked to the thing. Nice. I think that's working. Hey, it is. Brilliant. That's going to be really handy. I think the range is pretty good. It'll be big enough for our base anyway. So this guy, he wants some uranite. He's making... He was making 1,000 RF attack, but he's slowly building up heat. And I think I got some dry ice. I did. So he's got some power. And I think we wanted some carbon, which hopefully we can use charcoal for. We can. Nice. And I can't remember what goes in the bottom. Generators, reactor, redstone. So we're generating 500. 500 hour per tick. Hey, there we go. Cool. And I assume we can get power out of this pretty easily. Some more basic energy pipes. And I guess we kind of want to move our power. So if you were here, the top use input, the bottom of use input, then you output out the side. Whoops, which you're not. Input is read, output out the side. See, these things should be getting power. You're not, because this has no power in it. That would do it. Let's see if we can get this hooked up. So this looks like a power output. And this looks like it's transferring power out. And our redstone furnace is working again. Hey, so these reactors are pretty cool. And that was actually really easy to build. And yeah, we just have to keep it topped up with uranite, which we could probably do with our refined storage system, to be fair. And you know what? We could probably make this look a bit better if we walled it in like this. And then we wouldn't see all of that stuff. Nice. And then we can probably still keep those wind turbines hooked up, because that's just constant free power, but these guys can move. We don't need you guys. Right, well, now that we got a little bit of better power sorted with our Powah reactor, it would be good to start looking into how this is going to work. And this guy looks like he's not running. Did he finish? He may have just finished. That could be what's happened. I mean, what's that weird stuff? Let's just check it all in the system. Right, let's go check out what our quarry is doing. So now, did you stop because you were finished? Wow, look at all that stuff. That has made a mess. There's a lot of ore left down there. Maybe I just stopped him and I hadn't restarted him. I see, we're still getting like stuff I don't want. Let's have a look down here and see if we can find this building that it's destroying. Ah, there we go. This was definitely a thing. Hey, what's that? Seeping bedrock. Interesting. There's some kind of liquid there. Alright. My question is, why does it look like it's left all the ores? Like, why is all... Actually, hang on, I'll get some torches. Ah, I can't get them from here. Yeah, like, why are the ores not being mined? And we're still getting cobblestone, which I thought... Ah. So that should stop us getting cobblestone, right? We're still getting it. Why are we still getting cobblestone? Oh, this is working. So let's pop back to the base. Let's see if we can organize fixing how this is working. Because the stuff coming through we want to avoid, so we need a trash can of some description. Like... I'm going to assume an item trash can. Item trash can. Hey, it has a filter. Hey, that's handy. That's really handy. Okay. So if we had that and we had whitelist, cobblestone. We don't want you. And what is that a trash can upgrade or is that just where items? Ah, that's where items go to be voided. Okay. Dry ice we probably want to keep. Sediment stone we definitely don't want to keep. So, alright, let's get ourselves some sort of item transfer. Now we've got a couple of options. We could go the mechanism route by making a configurator and using basic universal. Ah, do we not have the basic thermal, basic mechanical pipe? There's fluids, pressurized tubes, gases, logistical transporter. I think we got the stuff for this. We do. Let's do it that way. So we need a couple more those iron guys. And hey, we got ourselves an energy tablet. We need a couple more. A configurator. And I want to charge you, but the chargy thing's downstairs. Let's just use a flux capacitor. And get our basic logistical transporter. And you should only take out the stuff we don't want. And that's pretty slow. We could cheat a little bit. By disconnecting that. If we can get an extra... we could also upgrade to the next tier of pipe, but I'm being lazy. There we go, so that will work. So we're definitely still getting stone, and I'm not sure why. And we definitely want to get rid of dirt and andesite. Diorite. Sediment stone I think I'm getting rid of. Lava stone. Okay, so that kind of works. Wouldn't mind upgrading the... And actually, hang on, we need to turn this machine down. Here we go, infuser. So yeah, showing recent sounds for a mechanism. And that would mute it. Oh, I thought we could adjust the volume. Oh, we can. Ah, yeah. Let's just keep them down there. We want a little bit of sound. And a quick power nap. Okay, let's have a look. What do it take to get to the next pipe, which is really simple. we should do that. We're making a bunch of this. Let's just get rid of. Let's get rid of these things. And we probably want to change how this is as well. If we put this up here. Nice. Because I would like to import straight into the system some stuff. And we're going to want some sort of filter. You're probably going to want to go like here. Okay, and then we'll have a trash can. I guess for now that can go there. Let's get some of this advanced logistical transporter. Because you've still got... Ah, you lost your whitelist. Alright. And we just need to figure out how to import all of this other stuff. So I believe refined storage. It's like an importer. Importer. This might be the one we want, or it might be the exporter. So I get them around the wrong way. Because it's either importing into the system or exporting from a chest, and I'm never sure which one it is. So we had an importer. I guess we don't want that. We want this cable. What is this going to do? Nothing. Because we probably need an exporter. So this looks interesting. An item filter from crate. And the information says it's used to filter what items pass to or from a crate inventory. So if we could... That's what we want. Crate. Oh, crate. So a small crate. Oh, we got none of this stuff. Stripped oak logs. Well, we should be able to make that pretty easy. Doesn't this make that? Nope. So we just had a small crate and we want to make a filter. So there's a crate. We're going to want 3 of these because one's for a filter. Okay. Let's say we had... This kind of isn't going to do what I want it to do, is it? We could do it this way. So a crate here. Logistical transporter, but we want an item filter. Now how do we set it? Used to filter what items pass to or from a crate. Okay, that was actually really easy. You just right click with the item filter and here we go. So a whitelist, cool. So if we grab some of the stuff that's coming out, this should be trashed. And sediment stone should be trashed. So if we grabbed, we want coal, we want diamonds, I guess we want that, probably want that. Yeah, let's just grab some stuff that's coming through. I reckon we're going to fill this up pretty quick. So we've still got 2 slots left. Definitely tin ore, I guess osmium ore, uranium we had, bauxite, yeah, that's actually too many things. Tin ore, osmium ore, and I accidentally took that out. So if we put this here, we put all this stuff back in here. And I'm picking if we extract, and I keep putting torches down, this is only going to get those things that we said should go on there. Now, I think we might need an exporter. Maybe we only need an exporter. I think we may only need an exporter. So an exporter. If you were on this guy, and that was there, exporter, no redstone, type items, extract mode on. Exact mode on. Ah, exact. Wait, that sounds like I might have the wrong one. So we want to import into the system. Hey, that's working. Cool. Alright, and then to sort the ores we want to process, we need to somehow run these cables. I guess we want to do it kind of... Are there facades for refined storage? Interface, fluid interface. Cover? No. So we've got applied energistics facades. I don't think they work on refined storage ones. No. Alright. Kind of want to be hooked into we'd kind of be better off if this was here. It's still gonna get messy, which is probably because we want to move this ore processing. Yeah, picking, we probably want to move that. Right, so I'm just going to move this stuff downstairs so we can set up exporters. Because do these have mode blacklist? Yeah, we can tell it what not to import. We don't need to do that here because we're already filtering what's going into that. And this is not sending dirt. Because, yeah. So I didn't tell it to. Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to move these machines down to the basement and we'll set up some automatic ore processing. Alright, got it kind of tidied up. You can still kind of see the gaps in behind, but I can't really get around that unless I found a bigger chest. Like there used to be the slightly larger chest. I don't know if that exists. Actually, maybe those crate things take up a whole block. But that's fine. I've got it pretty much sorted, I think. So we're just running the power, so I need to fill on the floor, and we're just running some of these refined storage cables. So here I've got an exporter. If I put tin ore in the exporter, and we happen to have tin ore in our system, it is now going into this chest, which is getting pulled into this pulverizer, which is then, if it can go into the furnace is pulling it in. The furnace is exporting it up the top into this chest, which has an importer on it. And we end up with tin. Which must have happened to process it all. But yeah, as long as we chuck all the different ores we want to process into our system, into this exporter whitelist, we should be ending up all's in here getting processed. Nice. Let's grab some bricks just to close that off, and hey, done. Pretty simple, pretty simple. And now our quarry that's running Well, I assume that Quarry is still running. Looks like he's still getting stuff. We need to add more stuff to this filter. Like gold ore, bauxite ore. I think what I'm going to do, which is going to be a little bit messy, is just have another crate on the side here. So we can have another filter, so we can just filter more stuff. And then import all of that into the system. And we're going to have to start working on some more storage disks, because these are going to get full. But hey, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll just make another crate, and we can do the same thing with that. And that's going to be pretty sweet. Well guys, yeah, we've got our ore processing automatically being sorted for us from the quarry. A couple of things to tidy up on it, but hey, we're just going to be constantly getting resources, and yeah, sweet, sweet. Alright, good to be back. Might be a little bit inconsistent over the next few days, just with New Year's and everything coming up, but I'll do my best to get an episode out a day. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. This has been Classic Duff. You've been watching this episode. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.